Alright, so now I'm going to be sharing a mental training exercise for you to be able to, understand yourself better. So, memorize the following basic principles by which your success mechanism operates. You do not need to be a computer genius or a neurophysicist to operate your own servo mechanism anymore than you have to be able to engineer an automobile in order to drive one, or become an electrical engineer in order to turn on the light in your room. You do not need to be familiar with the following, however, because having memorized them, they will throw new light on what is to follow. So, firstly, we have the aim. Your built-in success mechanism must have a goal or a target, right? This goal or target must be conceived of as already in existence now, either in actual or potential form. It operates either by steering you to a goal already in existence, or by discovering something already in existence. So, second is trust. The automatic mechanism is teleological. That is, it operates on or must be oriented to end results, goals. Do not be discouraged because the means may not be apparent. It is the function of the automatic mechanism to supply the means when you supply the goal. Think in terms of the end result, and the means will often take care of themselves. Then we have relax. Do not be afraid of making mistakes or of temporary failures. All servo mechanisms achieve a goal by negative feedback or by going forward, making mistakes, and immediately correcting course. Automatic course correction is one of the many benefits of psycho-cybernetics. Fourth is learn. Skill learning of any kind is accomplished by trial and error, mentally correcting your aim after an error until you achieve a successful motion, movement, or performance. After that, further learning and continued success are accomplished by forgetting the past errors and remembering the successful response so that it can be imitated. And fifth is do. Execute. You must learn to trust your creative mechanism to do its work and not to jam it, or basically not rote learn stuff by becoming too concerned or too anxious as to whether it will work or not, or by attempting to force it to by too much conscious effort. You must let it work rather than make it work. This trust is necessary because your creative mechanism operates below the level of consciousness and you cannot know what is going on beneath the surface. Moreover, its nature is to operate spontaneously according to the present need. Therefore, you have no guarantee in advance. It comes into operation as you act and as you place a demand on it by your actions. You must not wait to act until you have proof. You must act as if it is there and it will come through. Do the thing and you will have the power, said Emerson. So, with all this in mind, select a target, whether that it is a thinner, healthier you, a more confident, persuasive you, a you free of constant worry, a sales professional free of procrastination who begins each day with an organized to do list and ends each day with it completed, or a golfer who has perfectly straight drives. Devote just 10 or 15 minutes every single day or to taking that mental picture from a vague idea to a good sketch to a finely detailed, fully fleshed out, and colored vision that occurs to you exactly the same way whenever called upon. If it helps to write out descriptions or to draw illustrations on paper or to collect relevant pictures from magazines, do so. Just stick to 10 or 15-minute sessions when you close your eyes to the outer world and open them only to this picture's continuing development. Try this little experiment for 21 days and see what happens. So now we are going to see a diagrammatic representation or a visual representation of the strengthened and empowered automatic success mechanism. So you accelerate your personal development and goal achievement by providing your automatic success mechanism, long for ASM, with a clear, precisely detailed, vividly imagined, and perfect communicated target. As the target gets clearer, the ASM responds by doing its job more effectively. So this is basically the first one, that is start, when we have loose, meandering, tentative, time-consuming, zigzags, and procrastinating effort, right? So this is basically effort which does not lead to anything constructive. As you can see, the target is all jumbled up. This is the target. When we have a target which is basically a very well thought of target and which is precisely detailed, so we get a tight, quick, decisive, and course course of actions which we can perform by starting from this point, right? So that's it.